Supreme Court has finally decided the fate of President Donald Trump's trade agenda. More than $175 billion in U.S. tariff collections could now have to be refunded after the court ruled against Trump's broad emergency tariffs. Small businesses sued to block Trump's tariffs last spring. Analysts had initially expected a swift ruling from the highest court, but the uncertainty has dragged on for longer than expected. That decision likely to rattle the global economy. In announcing their ruling, the court said the president exceeded his authority and that the Constitution very clearly gives Congress the power to impose taxes. The 6-3 decision handing Trump a significant loss on an issue crucial to his economic agenda. For more on this, I'm joined in the studio by our international affairs editor, Ketevan Gorgezdani. Great to see you.
Hi.
So we've teased out a little bit. What more can you tell us about the decision by the Supreme Court?
Well, look, this is really a huge loss for Donald Trump, especially when you look at the decision. It's a 6-3 decision, and 2 of the conservative judges who ruled against him are conservative judges that he appointed himself. So this is clearly the justices there, even the Trump appointees saying, no, we're not going to go there. This is not within your powers. And basically what the court said in the majority opinion is that, as you said, it is Congress that has the power to collect taxes. And they say that the government knew that because they didn't go after just putting tariffs. They invoked this IEEPA, which is, of course, the International Emergency Economic Powers Act, in order to give itself the power to use and to put those tariffs. And what the argument was from the government was that there was a national emergency, whether it was the flow of fentanyl, immigration, or even the trade deficit, and that emergency is what gave it the power to impose tariffs. Not so, say the judges. They say that the IEEPA, what it does, it gives the government the authority to regulate, to ban imports and exports, but not to put tariffs on these imports or exports. And therefore, they're saying you went above and beyond what authority you have, and they really made it complete and clear. And that's why it took them so much time, because remember, those oral arguments, they took place back in November, and everyone was expecting some sort of quick end. And now we finally have that decision from the Supreme Court.
Right.